Hey everybody, and right now I'm with Anisa, who is basically a growth person at BlueSteps, the companies that I'm working with in my agency, building outbound agent. And yeah, Anisa, so as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, so far you've closed already 15 people out of the everyone that we sourced from the cold outbound engine. And yeah, can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, of course. And it's funny, 15 sounds like a small number, but we're high ticket. So it is a pretty decent amount of money. And it's been really great seeing what you've been able to bring in such a short period of time. I think it's been, only 4 months now?
Yeah, we started working
And
together in May, and right now
yeah,
it's August. Yeah, so it's been
yeah.
4 months.
So 4 months. And then, of course, there's always a ramp period when you're doing new ventures and sales and launching new products. But it's been wild what you've been capable of doing. I think, in most projects I've worked on, when you're launching a new product with a new budget, most companies, they allocate up to a year to generate revenue or profit. And I mean, we've hit out almost 50K with you that you've brought in that 4-month period, which includes that ramp up. So yeah, it's been incredible.
Yeah. Sounds awesome. So yeah, then for the everyone who's watching, can you share more on like what exactly BlueSteps does, like as a
Yeah.
company?
Yeah, of course. So BlueSteps is a candidate-facing portal owned by the Association of Executive Search. So basically what we do is we coach and assist global executives on obtaining new C-suite roles and board roles anywhere in the world.
Okay, understood. So basically, what you're saying is like you mainly sell like coaching packages, right?
Yeah, that would probably be our biggest ticket item. But we're technically a job board, so people buy membership in order to see private listings for C-suite and board positions. We do workshops, webinars, interview strategy. We have a ton of content that we give our users. But as you can imagine, it's an incredibly niche market. So our marketing efforts and our outreach is completely different from most companies' high ticket sales or small ticket, just because we serve such a tiny pool of people across the world. And yeah, you've been great with growing that.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, then can you share more about the exact funnels that we've been like marketing and like the offer and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So, when we brought you on, we did say that we would already have leads. So I know that for that particular project, you weren't really involved with lead generation. It was more the outreach, building out, the language, the angles, the sales funnel. You've also helped optimize not just email outreach, but how we close leads when, you're able to bring them through the door for us. And that's been absolutely incredible. I don't think we expected that when we first started working for you. I think the proposal was just email outreach, but you've been so involved with tightening the entire funnel and helping us to close more efficiently. That's been great. After that initial project, I know we've brought you onto other things where you've been able to source and generate leads externally from the ones that we already provided. And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds awesome. So yeah, then basically another thing that I was like also asking is the thing that I was helping you market and like still helping you market. Like, what is exactly this offer? Like, and what does it involve?
The board package?
Yeah. Exactly. Can
Yeah.
you tell more about that?
Okay, so that very first one. So basically, it is a coaching service that helps executives around the world who are more senior in their careers and looking to grow into their very first board seat or board position. We offer support for people that are looking for both like private equity as well as nonprofit roles. So the package itself connects users to Fortune 500 level coaches who have the experience to help them with professional documents like a board bio, a resume. They optimize their LinkedIn so that they're more visible to board recruiters. And then we also teach people networking strategy on how to identify the best recruiters for their industry and then develop an outreach plan for how to get in front of them, how to speak with them, and eventually land that board role.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, so yeah, basically, so in short, there's like the coaching offer that helps like executives land board roles, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, like I just have some stats around here right now in front of me. The total we've sent 47,000 emails for this funnel and generated like north of 1,700 positive replies, which also converted to like 190 sales meetings and 15 closes, which is like basically what if you think that is like almost 50,000 in revenue.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to add, just for anybody that's listening, that the only reason that it's not more is because of bottlenecks within our company that you helped us to correct over time. So, I mean, I think that's incredible, and it's only going to grow from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope so. So yeah, and can you also hit a little bit on like why you decided to work with me like in the beginning?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was lucky. I'm very good friends with another client of yours. So when we were initially exploring launching the new product and the new sales funnel, I made some calls to some of my contacts, and a good friend who you've been working with for some time recommended you to me.
Yeah, okay. So Kios is like also absolutely great client of mine who I was and like still am very happy to work with. So yeah. And initially when we started working together, what have you been expecting like going in, and how's it compared to like actual outcomes that we like hitting and continue to hit?
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely far exceeded expectations. You know, when we first had a conversation, it was about email marketing
Yeah.
and, you know, like lead outreach. So, I mean, we had the expectation for that to just be it. But you were so involved in tightening the rest of the funnel outside of what we initially agreed. You always have recommendations for how we can improve and optimize our entire funnel to close. You have no problem, you know, logging into systems and fixing bugs, making sure that things are operating the way that they're supposed to be so that everybody can do their job. And you offer a lot of really, really valuable insight.
Yeah. So, and specifically, mainly, we've been like even after the actual positive reply from the lead, we've been also optimizing is like what is the conversion rate to actually registering in the platform, what is the conversion rate to actually booking calls and meetings held, and then we've been speaking to actual coaches that act as a salespeople on how the things are going, what is their feedback with the leads, so we can also optimize the targeting and how we frame the leads on the front end.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically in short. And also the other thing that I want to ask you is how much like effort and sacrifice it took from you or your team to actually like work with me and like hit the goals. Like,
I mean, that's kind of a loaded question. When you launch a new product or a new project, there's always going to be a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice involved. But I think what we appreciate about working with you is that you take a large load of that off our plates. So of course, we're really busy in the beginning. Getting you set up is not hard. You know, it's just a matter of handing things off to you and you run with it and you turn things around very quickly. So I don't like the word sacrifice because I don't think we should consider the time invested into a new funnel or project as a sacrifice when it's a guaranteed return with you always.
Yeah. Thank you for that. No, I mean, the reason why I'm asking is because with some clients that I'm working with, like, for example, they don't like meetings once a week because they think it's mostly waste of time and we can handle communications, I think, or maybe they don't like hiring additional salespeople because of how many meetings we are able to generate, or, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they don't like making money.
Okay. Good answer. I like that. Okay, so yeah, and what would you tell someone who's on the fence about working with me and my team?
Just do it. Just do it. Like, why are you wasting time? And I honestly believe that anybody who is in conversation about utilizing your services and every minute that they spend not moving forward with you is a minute that they're wasting growth and revenue.
Okay.
So just make the decision, do it.
Thank you. I love that. Yeah, and maybe just briefly, can you share more? Like, what are the next plans basically for like us working together and like engagement with the BlueSteps. What are the plans for the next like 2, 3, maybe even 6 months?
We'll work with you for as long as you'll work with us, Max. The nice thing about what you've been able to add to the company is that, we have one project, one new product launch. You've helped bring in revenue, and you've taken a lot of work off of our plate. So what does that mean is now we have the time, the energy, and the financial resources to explore more growth, more products, more projects, and you're going to be helping us for as long as you possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and like more specifically also for anyone who is like watching this is like, for example, BlueSteps is like right now launching another funnel. I'm also helping to like bring in leads there, and then another like parent company of the BlueSteps as well, like because like we've been so successful with this thing, like your kind of company leaders, if I can call it that way, also kind of got an idea that maybe I can help them there as well. So yeah, I mean, it's when you have so many different things that you can sell to your customers, it's like basically almost as an ecosystem. We can market a lot of stuff together.
Right. Yeah. And it's been great having you on board with all of it.
Yeah, so awesome. I think that was great, and we can wrap it up here. Thank you, Anisa, for your feedback, basically, and I hope we're gonna crush it even more going forward.
Thanks, Max.